Alright, what's good? I want to talk about Breakouts Part 1, why it's actually a good promo. But before that, I want to say, hey, listen, sub up. If you're not subbed up, you should. Reason why, we just got done with most fid, made over what? 3 million coins, 4 million coins. The conversion took place, right? All of our candy went to coins, made about 1 mil. The other mil right there, right? I'm gonna get to that in a second, right now, actually, right? You go over to, where's it at? Collectibles, I believe, right? Collectibles, and then the token, right? Season 3 event champion token, right? We got 2 out of 3 of those. I missed the first one. I was still grinding out ranked, so I missed the first part of it, right? But we got the other 2 from the 3. And the reason why I say millions of coins because the main goal for me at least, and I think for you guys as well too, should be Zero Chill and Team Diamonds, right? Zero Chill and Team Diamonds will be extremely glitchy. If you guys don't know, right? Zero Chill, the gimmick behind that is gonna be presents and the snow, right? And normally Zero Chill has about 4 parts, right? We're gonna have just the regular Zero Chill players, the stocking stuffers, um, the Ghost of Mutt, and of course the present players, right? That we always get on Christmas days. Those cards are always outrageously insane, right? So odds are that there's going to be event champions as well throughout the whole Zero Chill promo. You know, you might have a event for stocking stuffers, who knows, right? But those tokens are being saved for Zero Chill for that whole entire thing, and that's when the cards are going to be outrageous. Like, I'm talking about like out of position Randy Moss at cornerback, the fridge at quarterback. Who else? Ed Too Tall at wide receiver, stuff like that. Like it gets nasty to the point where even the AP will be like zero AP on like Gunslinger probably or zero AP on Tactician, right? It gets nasty. So like I said, we made about over 4 million coins, most feared, no money spent, no bundle. Not like no bundle was, not like no bundle was bought, no packs was bought, just straight grinding, boots to the ground, playing the event. You know what I'm saying? Simple. Now, breakouts. At first, I thought it would be trash, right? Because we saw the reviews on Twitter. Good morning, Madden. I wasn't convinced until we got into the game, and you know what I'm saying? Like the champions, they're definitely the best at their position. Like Dexter Lawrence, he's obviously like the best edge rusher in the game right now. You know what I'm saying? Like he'll get what a bait thin edge threat elite for 0 AP. Over here is final bucket, a Don for 1 AP, 1 AP defensive rally. Granted, this will last until the 20th. This one too, right? Yeah, the 20th, right? Then obviously it'll get nerfed. So, and the same thing throughout. Bo Nix, what's he get? He gets pocket deadeye for 0 AP, um, fearless for 1, conductor for 7, right? But the real hidden gem behind this promo is gonna come inside the events, right? When you go to head-to-head events, the thing about that is every player from any promo, they get every single ability to start the game with, right? So someone like Bo Nix, right? You come over here, Bo Nix, go back to Bo Nix real quick, right? Upgrades, X Factor slot, right? It's not just the X, right? Anything. So he'll even get dots to start. Gambit, I'm not sure why you use Gambit, but yeah, Gambit, Pro Reads, Run and Gun, Bazooka, and the most disgusting one of all, Omaha. This right here is just disgusting. Like this right here, this is the devil's work. Omaha, right? You see your opponent's defense the entire game, all game long, does not go away. That's filthy, right? So any ability, like any X factor you could think of, you could put it on, except for momentum shift. Like I said earlier in a different video, right? That's the only one that doesn't work. But other than that, the X factors you could throw them on there. It doesn't matter the X or no X. Hey, they own the whole game. You know what I'm saying? So the events, right? You want to basically win 10 games before you lose 2, right? And once you win those 10 games, you'll get a token, right? I strongly recommend holding that token until we hit Zero Chill because that's when the cards are going to be ridiculous. Like they're really crazy right now, but believe me, it's going to get even crazier for Zero Chill. I believe that the event champion player is probably going to be like over 1 million coins. It's going to be that insane, right? I believe this week it was, who was it? Was he a cornerback? Was it? No, he's a free safety. This guy right here, right? And as you can see, he's about I think a million coins right now. Yeah, 1.1. So right, with the token that we got from most fit, we could cash this in and cash out on 1.1 mil, right? But we're not gonna do that. We're smarter than that. We're gonna hold our tokens until zero chill. That's when it's gonna get really insane, right? Granted, this card right here, definitely dominant. He gets pick arts breakdown for 0 AP, and then of course you go mid zone KO for 1, and this new ability called Menace, right? With basically perfect tackles as the receivers catching the ball, right? Basically, it forces a knockout and fatigues the player as well. Now that fatigue part is questionable. I don't see fatigue in mud. Like it's mud. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no fatigue in mud. So your best is going with mid zone KO, in my opinion, right? But you could try. So the only good thing about this one is it doesn't matter if you're in zone or you're in man coverage, or it don't matter if it's mid zone, deep out zone, or short route KO. It's every KO. It's based like universal coverage, right? But that fatigue part, I don't know. That one's questionable. You know what I'm saying? Like it's EA Sports, it's Madden, it's in the game. But I don't know. I don't know. I probably would go Menace just to test it out. But yeah, he's not bad. You know what I'm saying? 90 speed, 82 play record is kind of questionable. I'm not gonna lie. That's kind of sad. 93 zone, but he's definitely not bad. 6 foot two. So that's this week's event champion. Like I said, I will hold mine. Bo Nix is 700K because of that Omaha. I'm pretty sure people by now are realizing that you could just run Omaha on him for that whole event and see the defense the entire game, which is just disgusting. Um, but yeah, that's about. Also, shapeshifters got nerfed today to the ground. What I did realize, I'm not sure if you guys noticed this too, but Tyler Nubin is now the shapeshifter, and he can't jump. He can't jump at all. So if the ball's in the air, he's not going to jump for that pick. Reason why is she don't meet that threshold for jumping. I believe he's a 79. You need 80. Yeah, he's saying not jumping. You gotta get 80 from the jump. So he's not gonna jump. He's not gonna jump at all for that ball. Like you know what I'm saying. If it's 1-on-1, yeah, he's not jumping, bro. This you're cooked. You know what I'm saying. So right now I'm trying to figure out who I'm gonna use to replace him, but he gotta go soon. And then the running back, he's still fairly decent. I'm not gonna lie, he does fumble now more, like a whole lot more now. I feel like every game he fumbles now, but he's still decent. I'll probably pick up what's his name, Jamal Charles from the pack, the champion pack from rank. I might grab him. I'm not sure yet. I'm still undecided. I might just grab David Njoku. I'm still trying to figure this out. But for now, he's still decent. Like I said, he has a fumbling issue. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's about it, man. We back tonight with it. Probably around 7:30 p.m. Eastern time. But look, y'all be easy, y'all be safe. So as God bless. I'm gonna catch y'all then. I'm gonna holla at y'all.